What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with Brandon for guys today, coming at you with a little bit of an Uncharted 4 trophy guide. I'm going to be showing you how to get the trophies, crushing, and speed run in a very, very easy way. Now, there's a little bit of a glitch that Naughty Dog had in the game that allows you to do this, and they patched it in version 1.04. So, a little bit of a loophole to get around that. What you're going to want to do is delete your game, unplug your internet from your PS4, and then obviously re-download your game by, popping the disc back in. And as you guys can see, I'm on version 1.0. You have to do this or it's not going to work, all right? So once you do that, we're going to boot up the game, and what you're going to do is if you want to get the crushing trophy as well, first of all, you've had to have beaten the game at least once prior, okay? That is the very first thing. You have had to beat the game at least once. You can do it on Explorer if you want to. But once you beat the game once, what you're going to do is you're going to go and start a new game, and you're going to put it on crushing. If you want to get the crushing trophy and the speedrun trophy, you're going to start the new game on crushing. It has to be your second save data, okay? That is very, very important. Do not touch your very first save data. It has to be your second. It cannot be your third or your fourth. It has to be the second, and you're not touching the first one whatsoever. So ignore the first one. Don't even touch it. And so you're going to start a second save data. You're going to start a new game on a second save data under crushing, okay? Now this prologue, you're going to have to play through the prologue. It's very easy to do on crushing. It's not hard whatsoever, so don't worry about that. And then and the only other thing we're going to be doing after that is one other very, very easy chapter. You guys will see that in a second. But for the sake of time, we're going to speed this up. I failed there, I know. By the way, you can skip all the cinematics, so there is that as well. So we're going to skip through this. We're going to speed this through, and as soon as Chapter 1 begins, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that you are done the prologue, the beginning of chapter 1 is starting. Again, you can skip this cinematic. You're going to want to play through the first 10 or 20 seconds, if you will, of chapter 1. Just follow my lead, do exactly as I do, and you should have no problem getting the trophy. So what we're going to do, we're just going to climb over this wall here before saving our game. So we're just going to hop up here, we're going to climb over the wall, and once we do, we're going to save the game. And again, you are not touching your very first save file. This is all done on a second save file. I cannot stress that enough. So you're gonna go save game once you hop over this wall. You're gonna go overwrite your second save file. Again, you're not touching the very first one where you have originally beat the game in its entirety. This is all done on the second save file. So overwrite that, and then we're gonna quit to the main menu. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go to chapter select. All right, so let's get back to the main menu right here. Takes a minute to load, obviously. And boom, there we go. We're at the main menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to story. And we're going to go to chapter select, and you can see all the chapters are unlocked, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go down to epilogue, and you're going to choose crushing for this as well. So the prologue and the epilogue, you got to choose crushing both times if you want the crushing trophy. If you don't want the crushing trophy, which would be crazy, then just select whatever difficulty, but it has to be the same difficulty for both. Anyway, so go ahead and overwrite that second save file again, and for the sake of time, we're going to speed up the epilogue. And we're going to get through this. So, basically, like I said, you're going to want to do crushing difficulty on both if you want the crushing trophy. If for some weird reason you don't want the crushing trophy, what you guys could just do is you can simply choose a different difficulty. But like I said, whatever difficulty you started on for the prologue, it has to be the exact same difficulty for the epilogue. Like I said, I suggest doing it on crushing, just so you guys get two trophies in one. It'll be the crushing and the speedrun trophy. And but it's pretty simple. So again, for the sake of time, we're going to speed this up. We'll be back in just a second once we speed through this part right here. All right, my friends, we are back now. You guys seen every single thing I did, every step I took. You guys can skip this cinematic if you want. I mean, by now you've already watched it, but you can watch it again because it's a really good cinematic, man. I love the ending of Uncharted 4. It's absolutely amazing. I love that that ending cutscene, if you will. But boom, right there. Once the credits start rolling, you can see the trophies popping. I got crushing, I got speed run, and the hard trophy is about to pop here as well. Because like I said, I beat it on moderate my first playthrough because I did a let's play of it. And either way, I'm gonna be playing it on crushing just for the fun of it. But yeah, so after that, you can plug your internet back in and you can go check your trophies, and they are here. You can see you got speed run, and it says complete the game in 6 hours or less. We obviously did that in like 5 minutes, and we also did crushing in like 5 minutes. So it's a little bit of a loophole, a little bit of a glitch to get these trophies very easily. Like I said, I'm not usually a huge fan of doing glitches and stuff, but I figured why not. I plan to beat the game on crushing anyways. I beat Uncharted 1 through 3 on crushing, and I plan to do Uncharted 4 and crushing at some point anyways, just for the fun of it. So, but it's a little bit of an easy way to get this trophy done. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you found it very useful, please smack that like button, share it with your friends, let them know. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please smack that like button, subscribe, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and like always, until then, game on.